Savathun was the antagonist of the Witch Queen expansion, but when you look at Destiny's Light and Dark saga overall, she had a pretty integral role, stopping the Witness during the first collapse, Hive rampages, gaining the light, and trying to stop the Witness a second time. Savathun is mega important, but there's just one issue. We kinda killed her last year. So is there any way Savathun could be brought back? Give us a plan on how to stop the Witness for good. Let's discuss. Whether you liked Savathun or not, she knew a lot of information on the Witness and its disciples. She and her species were tricked into taking the worms by them years ago on Fundament, but she worked alongside them for a very long time. The three Hive siblings would cause mass destruction and chaos to many different civilizations, and each would have their own tactics, war moons, war rituals, and the power to take. For a long time, Savathun was on the dark side, but she would grow indifferent sometime later, longing for a different way to feed her worm other than killing endlessly to consume and feed. We saw her experiment with the Dreaming City in that time loop trying to get into the distributary, but she ultimately would come to this plan of gaining the light. In Arrivals, this is when Savathun turned on Ralk and the Witness, trapping Ralk in the Throne World and attempting to block our interactions with the Witness.
Savathun, the Witch Queen, Hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. Because Savathun knows the best way to beat your enemy is to join them. In her greatest trick yet, she infiltrated the Vanguard, weakening us from within, and stealing our most sacred resource, the one thing we thought she could never touch: the light.
Remember that Savathun was there during that first collapse and was the reason the Traveler survived, killing Nezarec and hiding the Veil on Neptune, the Witness and its fleet sent away among the stars.
Truth you seek, humanity's collapse. Even the Witness deceived. The Witch Queen did its bidding, earned its trust, rode alongside to apocalypse, watched many burn. But the Witness turned a violent gaze to Traveler. Witch Queen projected lies, clever deceptions wrapped in shadow. Tides turned, Witness sent away, back amongst the stars.
Are you saying Savathun deceived the Witness? Is she the reason humanity survived?
Not the reason, a reason. Not for humanity, but for Traveler.
So that part is a little fuzzy. Did she send them away? Did the Veil hide the Traveler and the Witness presumed it was dead? We still need some more info, but regardless, Savathun was the reason humanity survived. Fast forward to Witch Queen. She gets chosen by the Light and her ghost Imaru and plans to seal the Traveler away in her throne world, relaying to us a warning about the Witness.
To move worlds from one reality to another. This is what I will do. I will not take. I will give. I will grant the Traveler a safe haven away from its enemies. And once it hangs in the sky of my throne world, I will seal it away.
The Traveler! Ikora, the Traveler is already here. I think we're too late.
We are in the domain of the god of cunning. Things are never what they seem. It's not too late. I can feel it.
So protective of your Traveler that you wouldn't let me keep it safe. But the Witness is coming. The game is yours to play now. Yours to win or lose. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Make no mistake, Savathun and the Lucent Brood still had those evil intentions, but if we worked alongside her, found some compromise with the Throne World and the Traveler, it might have worked and the Witness may have been outplayed. Think about this expansion's current events. The Veil was clearly important and Savathun hit it the first time, so she knows what the Witness wants. Whatever happened in Lightfall may have been completely averted if the Traveler was in her Throne World instead. Now the key word there is the Traveler might have been safe from the Witness. That doesn't necessarily mean humanity. We would likely suffer immensely from her actions. Just think back to Risen when they were ripping out Guardian's light and trying to make that stage to attack Earth. The plan for her was to get the Traveler in the Throne World, which was complete, and then seal it away. Which I'm assuming means nothing could get in anymore. Maybe we could still gain the light from the Shard in the European Dead Zone, but these actions would have likely hurt humanity in a catastrophic way for sure. The Traveler was super important to us. Savathun had knowledge though, knowledge that could help us in the battle to come, so could we revive her? In the Lightfall Collector's Edition lorebook, Ikora is interrogating Osiris. She believes that Savathun could still have some influence and control over him. Ikora decides to do something different, return the remains of Sagira to Osiris from the vault to see how he reacts. Osiris cradled her in between his hands with utmost tenderness, and sadness was seen on his face. Ikora soon returns to speak with him, and they talk about Savathun's body. I assume you must have come to some conclusion then. What makes you say that? You would not have returned her to me if you doubted your course. No, I wouldn't have. I might have hoped your caution would outlast your emotion. The judgment call is still mine. In truth, it is highly improbable that Savathun would repeat the same trick twice, and besides that, she is dead. Is she truly? I was told she had a ghost. Imaru, yes, he yet survives, but we have sequestered Savathun's body securely, and my Hiddens scraped the area for errant genetic material. There's no guarantee. This tactic worked in the Dark Age. It seems to hold. We have seen no evidence of a resurgence. I wouldn't be so sure. She's managed greater deceptions. The ghosts also don't think it possible with the precautions we've taken. A disintegration might be catastrophic to that cause, but keeping the body intact and inaccessible seems to work. The Dark Age was a long time ago now. Who knows what innovations the Hive have brought to the ghosts? They are still ghosts. Are they? While we may distinguish between Lightbearers and Guardians, there is no equivalent for ghosts, and a difference in nomenclature would hardly make much change to their capabilities. We must be prepared for the ploy we cannot see, Ikora. Where does this confidence come from when the Queen of Lies is the opponent? We do have an informant when it comes to the Hive, a conscientious objector. While for obvious reasons I can't say more, we are not so directly inhibited when it comes to matters of the Lucent Hive's capabilities. Tell me when you are able. So that's interesting for a couple of reasons. This was Lightfall's Collector's Edition and gave us updates on Savathun's body, and Ikora saying they have an informant when it comes to the Hive.
No. Where did her ghost go?
Guardian, I just got the message. The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathun?
She's dead. But her ghost got away.
Good enough. Hold your position. The Hidden are coming to secure the remains. Good work, Guardian. You did the right thing.
Now what?
Now, we prepare for the Witness and stop the next collapse.
So the Vanguard, like Ikora said in the cutscene, have Savathun's body locked up in storage. The fact that they brought this up is interesting. They hinted at the veil in these books among other things, so is this a hint or just building on Osiris' story over the last couple of years? Amaru still exists, and if he found his way to Savathun, technically she could easily be brought back. Ikora says they've scraped the battlefield for any genetic material, so Amaru can't revive her that way, so the only way would be to interact with the body directly, which is in the possession of the Vanguard and the city. The only advantage of bringing back Savathun for us would be for the knowledge, and she would have to fully comply with our requests. Maybe she's in some sort of cage where she can't escape and Ikora interrogates her like she did Osiris. The first step in all of this though would be hunting down Amaru. A mission to trap and catch her ghosts would kinda be pretty cool. But Amaru, since her death, has been leading the Lucent Hive in their assault in multiple places like the Throne World. There was also Lucent Hive interest in the relics of Nezarec for unknown reasons. The whole goal here is obviously to stop the Witness. Season of the Deep is next on the list and hints at Titan's possible return, a location Savathun had control over in Destiny 2's vanilla campaign. Does she know about the creature that resides in its oceans? Does it know about her, how to bring her back? Many questions, but I for sure am excited to see how this turns out. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Do you think Savathun should be brought back, and if so, how? If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you all in the next video.